lot of questions about menopause. I actually saw somebody today said, help. Jane, how can we help?
Well, we can help with Dr. William Yates. And by the way, every time we are honored to have Dr. Yates on the air, it seems like it sells out completely. Doctor, welcome back in.
Thank you.
Busy gentleman. It's so good to have you back here.
I'm delighted.
Well, so it's our Gift Gorgeous moment. And even my hairstylist has asked me, do you have products at QVC? She has a client that just really struggles with hair thinning, products that she has not been happy to go on her skin. You're now going to hear and search him out on social media, Dr. William Yates, who is the premier hair physician. Search him out, go on his website, read what he does. But I love the fact that along with everything that you do as a physician and a leader in this field, you follow up with a product that we can use at home. And this is called Color and Lift Hair Thickening, because these have fibers that nobody else has, only Dr. Yates. Every time I'm on with Doctor, it sells out completely. This should be $119.98 or $49.98 because we are getting 2 of them, and you're also getting the really easy applicator. So doctor, before we dive in, I'd love to do shades, because I told you, when you go on QVC.com, people start shopping, so we're already limited. This is the final order of the year, and we have never offered it on free shipping and handling. So we're last call right now in the auburn and in the white. So if you have that beautiful red hair or you have gorgeous white hair, those 2 shades are almost sold out. Look at the color that's closest to you. And remember, what a beautiful gift to someone you love, because you do have returnability to the end of January. So doctor, you really work with so many people in your practice, but
Yes.
This is your way of giving back to all of us that with a Menopause Monday might be seeing that thinning that we do not love.
Yes, and everybody knows after 40, about 50% of all women are going to lose some hair. Now, the 3 things you should know about my fiber solution: it's good for thinning hair, but the hair has to be dry. You can't be completely bald and shake it on, because the fibers have to stick to something. Also, it's good for roots that are changing color, like maybe your hair is really gray, but you dye it black. You can put it on your roots. Saves time going to the stylist. Number 3, it's the most natural product on the market, the most natural solution. It's quick, it's easy, and it works every time. I'm never worried about anybody to say, hey, this doesn't work.
No.
Every time it works. And not like Anchorman. You ever see Anchorman? He said 60% of the time, it works every time.
Should we see some before and afters?
Let's do
Remind
it.
you guys, we're
Okay.
losing the free shipping and the 4 easy payments at the end of the day. Doctor, this is a wow.
Yeah, those are both wows. These are actually all my patients. And like Kim said with the eyebrow presentation, which I love, that good eyebrows takes 5 years off how you look. Good hair takes 10 years off. So if you have good eyebrows and good hair, it'll take 15 years off. How about that?
Look at the thickness and the fullness, because guess what? I don't want thick hair, said no one. We all want thick, beautiful hair. My hair's never been thick, but as a person with thin hair in my 60s, it is getting thinner.
Your hair looks great.
Thank you.
I got to tell you something, too. I saw a picture of you and Dave back when you guys first started, when you were in your 20s, and you look just as good.
Oh, Dr. Yates, no wonder we love you so much.
That's the truth.
I mean, look at this.
And
unbelievable.
The reason this works, and don't take my word for it, it's been sent to the lab. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't. If the rain hits your head, it's not going to come out. If the wind hits, it's not going to come out, because it sticks to your hair. It's keratin. People say, well, what's in it? Is it safe? Oh my God, is it safe? Keratin is the same protein that your hair is made from. So we give you what your hair has back. It looks natural because we add a sheen to it, so it doesn't look dull. Because there's a lot of products out there, and I watch a lot of TV, and they look dull. And I used to use one. One of my friends put his hand on my hair, and his hand looked like he'd been playing in a chimney. You know, it came off.
Right.
Mine will not do that because it doesn't go to your scalp. It stays in the hair. Almost anybody can use it. I have people in high school using this product.
Right.
It's so easy.
Because it can be any age. It is guys and gals watching right now.
It-
Fuller, thicker looking hair.
10 seconds.
And I love that you said, like, at this time of year when it's sometimes hard to get into the salon and your roots are showing, guys, get it. We're gonna do color
We just did it
updates.
now. I did it in the hall on a model that just finished. I did her roots.
Should we go over to our
Yeah,
models?
let's
Okay.
go.
But real quick, we're
Proof's
going
in
to
the
do the
pudding.
shade chart because this is the only order of the year. We haven't seen it since May. If you want the light blonde, there's 230. If you want dark blonde, 800. Light brown, 400. Medium brown that I would use, 550. Dark brown, 400. Auburn, 5 dozen. We have black,
There are
260.
a lot of redheads out there.
Yes, great. And red fades. So thank you, doctor. Gray is 250 and white has sold out. So this has not been on since May. It's the only order of the year and it's flying.
And I'll show you how easy it is. Here's Judy. She looks beautiful. I mean, does she need more hair? Everybody needs a little something. You don't need it, but let's do it. All you do is apply it, say 6 inches from the hair, shake it very easily, hold your head up just a tad. It's so easy, like so. And it's binding to her hair. It's not like these other products where like a Sharpie, and you can see already.
Guys, did you see that live?
Right.
Come on, Monifa's clapping.
Right.
Whoa.
And you can touch it and it's not getting on my hand.
No.
Okay? And she can style it, do her
Girl.
thing. You know, she looks awesome.
Okay,
You know?
if you were skeptical, I hope you saw that because that's an amazing
But
moment.
she can do this every day. And I tell people this is not for a special occasion. This is for every day.
Right.
This is not, Judy, this is not for when you go to the club, right?
Doctor, what I can tell you is when I got my hair cut by my Susan last week, who I love, she did the cute little pixie and then she turned me around and she said, and that little spot in the back, you can just like pull over. And I'm like, or I'll just get my Dr. Yates product and go, and I'm done.
We call this the easiest, the path of least resistance. So you can see here on Jackie, her part is a little wide, not bad. You can see in the hairline here what we call little miniaturized hair. You would take the atomizer, and I don't know if you can see this, Shooty, you can kind of see that.
Let's take it right here, and you guys are going to
Right
come in nice and tight.
come in nice and tight.
Look at that against your jacket.
Okay, so I'm going
And
to
what
put
shade
some.
are you using on Jackie?
I am using light brown.
Okay.
And we could probably use a little lighter, but for TV's sake, I wanted to use a little darker to make sure everybody saw it. And then we kind of just tighten up the hairline a bit here, like so. Take out the part, and then just work it into the hair. Now, one thing I want you to notice, if you get it on your hand or something like that, it's not gonna stick because there's no hair on my hand. If I had a hairy hand, it would stick, okay? But my hand, unfortunately, is not hairy, so it doesn't stick. So we can see in her hairline and in her part, it's made quite a bit of difference, and it's taken all of 10 seconds. Look at the difference.
Wow.
And it looks natural.
Yes.
And there are a lot of other products out there. I'm not saying mine's the only one. I'm saying mine's the best one.
I was just
Okay.
took the words right out of my mouth. We've never had free shipping before. We haven't had Doctor back with us since May.
That looks
it's finally back in.
looks so good.
Look, and also it gives her that fullness at the crown that we want as well. Doctor, we have to go back to shades because these are flying.
Let's go back to shades.
If you want the light blonde.
Light blonde, and you always want to match the roots. Everybody says, well,
roots.
what colors do you use?
Okay.
You match your roots.
Okay.
But some people play around. Like some people have black hair and they want to put highlights. They'll get blonde and they put it through there.
That's fun. So light blonde, we have about 200. Dark blonde, 800. Light brown that we used on Jackie, 350. Medium brown, 450. Dark brown, we have 300. You guys, it has been on since May.
Dark brown's my color. I use dark brown all the time.
And I would use probably light or medium, right?
Yeah, light or
Somewhere.
medium.
And why not get more than one at this price? Auburn, 4 dozen, for goodness sake. Black, 230. In the gray, 210. White is now completely sold out. Remember, this is $119 worth of product that has not been on the air since May.
Can I just show them one thing?
Yes, please.
I just want to show you how the cap comes off, okay? It's like popping champagne. You pop like this, and the people who don't drink just pretend you're popping champagne. You just push the top up. The top will eventually come off because this is what you get in the mail. And you also get this precision atomizer that fits on the top that screws on. That screws on, but the top pops off, okay? Because we get a lot of people calling us and they're saying, my top doesn't come off. The top pushes off. This little thing is the atomizer, looks like a bicycle, you know, like in the, you know, I'm telling how old I am. We had the swing bicep go boom, boom. This is the precision atomizer. That screws on, okay?
Right. So when Dr. Yates is here, we can never keep it in stock, and that happened again. Instead of $119 and change, you're spending under $50. You have to the end of January. This is probably going to last us how long, Doctor?
This could last 6 months.
6 months.
Could last 3.
Yeah, so
But just
stock
get it.
up
It's superb.
and get it for the ones you love as well. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you
Always
for being
wonderful
here.
to have
You're
you
so
here.
pretty. Thank you.
And it ships for free as we go over to
All
my
right. Oh my gosh, listen, I was so impressed by that. That was impressive, I know. So all the ladies who talked about like losing hair, I hope you picked that up. That's a good solution.